planning on keeping the deer out of our garden this year and the rabbits. So to do that, a fence. So I'm sitting on well pipe. This stuff came out of Montana. Guy had it semi-load full, brought to his elk farm, and he builds his fencing out of that. So he had a little bit of extra. These are typically about 31.5 feet. So I decided I could use these pieces if I cut them into thirds. So each piece will be a little over 10 feet long. So I figured 7 feet out of the ground, 3 feet in the ground. I'm gonna try an excavator to just push them in. So I thought, instead of just try to drive in a flat surface like these, why not I do that? It's super scary looking, but I put a bevel on each side. Yeah, it's a little more cutting, but I think it'll shear any roots I have and hopefully move any rocks off to the left or the right with that deadly shape. So let's go try it. I should weigh one of these. Let's do that. What's your guess? I'm gonna guess 48 pounds. I'm gonna go with 48. Honestly, I didn't weigh these ahead of time. Actually, I knew that the thicker or the larger diameter ones were 6 pounds a foot, and I calculated a 10 foot, that would be 60 pounds, and these are smaller. I cheated a little bit. I knew it had to be less than 60. All but one more post put in. Luckily, I was able to push or pound all but 4 in using an excavator. So, but one more, get that done, and then I got to put corner supports in, from the top of the corner down to the bottom of another. Brake, pounding brake along the road here, up that way. Gate right there. Got some corner brackets in. So this one we've got for the gate, and this one we have for the corner. Get this dug out before I put the fence up for the future garden shed. We got some fencing up. Stainless straps. Boom, 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 boom. Using more of the bungee method. Works pretty good. Right now we're working on this section, so I've got it pulled that way and then wrapped around and just bunge it off the top here. Same thing on the bottom. So those rolls right there, that's for the small critters like rabbits. So that goes right here. We folded it over a little over a foot on the ground, and then it goes a couple feet up the wall there. Oh, custom gates. That'll wear you out. I'm making it out of that same heavy-duty oil pipe. This is my double one that's down by the street. This is how the gate will work. Open, closed. When it's closed, it'll slide into this piece. We got her all loaded up. Get it down to the street. "50-year-old grease." Alyssa says the fence is done.